All right, checking 1, 2. Once again, we're working with here. I think we're set. I just gotta do the old pop-up chat once again. I want to do that real quick. Move that over here. Go. Guess we'll turn on the music before we start. Anyway, I think we're set. Everything's good. Microphone's working. Desktop audio is working just fine. There we go. All right. So, welcome everyone once again. This is the second night, of course, part 2 of the streaming session, where we're going to be simulating the entirety of our rest of our career mode up until the end of 2018. To recap, essentially, from last night, for those who weren't there the previous night, Bobby Labonte just swept it all. But thankfully, he's not here anymore. And because of that, we're actually going to give you the full lineup here for the start of, I guess, of our part 2 of the career mode stream. Anyway, Glenn Allen Jr. is going to be making his rookie debut for the number 7 of Matei. Number 7, anyway. It looks like Alan Kwicky's fun. I might as well just call it Alan Kwicky Racing. Andretti's still here. Casey Atwood is now on the 32 car. He's trying his best to get himself a win. He got his first 2 top 5s, though, after all that, though. So I guess there's some positivity there. Johnny Benson's still here. Dave Blaney is somehow still here, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to be lasting much longer. Same with Brett Bodine. I'm not sure how he's still here. Jeff Burns has been rocking it, of course, ever since still. He'll probably win, like, maybe 2 or 3 titles in this whole shebang. I'm not so sure yet. Wood has been doing quite well. The big man himself, the one who replaced Bobby Labonte, is Kurt Busch, who will also be now taking over the 18 ride to see how well that happens anyway. Dallenbach's still here. Earnhardt's still here. Fellows has taken over the 9, and honestly, he's kind of killed it. Despite only winning 4 wins, he only got 1 pole out of all this. Wow, I didn't realize. Jeff Gordon's still here. Jeff Green has taken over the 4. He only has 1 win. I'm a little bit disappointed in him. Usually he just like crushes everyone. So I'm surprised he's only got 1 win in the 4. I'm rooting for this one. Bobby Hamilton Jr. No doubt I'm going to be the one rooting for him, of course, as well. Not number 28. Kevin Harvick is now in the 36 car, by the way. Andy Houston is in the number 3 for Dale Earnhardt. He has taken over the 3. Kenny Irwin's still in the 42. Jarrett's still in the 88. Jimmy Johnson has been finally, ever since the whole shebang in 2000, like trying to get a win for so long, and then all of a sudden he's been cracked. Like he's been like getting like consistently like in the top, mostly consistent in the top 10 in points, but he'll get there. Ken's is still here. Texas Scary Terry's still here. Jason Leffler's taken over to the 94. Some of these guys are just still here. Rick Mass is still here. Pretty much everyone's still here for the most part. We're playing as Big Smoke today, and that's all really like the big like stuff. We have the 41 and the 60 car as our 42nd, 43rd cars respectively. I think without further ado, I think I could turn on the music now because we're gonna be starting here. Okay, then we just gotta. I need my pop-up chat back up because I had to click off the darn tab. There we go. So yeah, today we're gonna start off with Big Smoke. We went from one Grand Theft Auto to another. We went from Liberty City to I think it's Los Santos. I think I'm wrong, but I know it's gonna be Grove Street. I mean, for crying out loud, I even named the team Grove Street because yeah, of course. Alrighty then. So with that out of the way, I think enough talk is on now. So let's begin with the 2011 season. Let's begin and see who will win the 2011 Daytona 500. Let's see here. It can't be Bobby Labonte because it's not here anymore. Watch me still somehow find him. Ward is now a Daytona 500 winner. I mean, in real life, he's won a Daytona 500 winner already in 2002 in real life, though. But in this sim, this is his first Daytona 500, I think. We're starting off with a bang, ladies and gentlemen. Ward Burton, someone grab Kamikaze once again. Tell me he won a Daytona 500. Over Steve Park, though. That's awesome, though. Look at this. Steve Park just dominates the race, but it just wasn't enough. Take a look through the top 10 here. Oh, there's Hamilton Jr. We finished last. All right, Rockingham. Kevin Kolb car for 2012. I mean, I wouldn't know how to make that. Let's see. Oh, rip Kurt Busch already. His teammate, though, is having a better success. Tony Stewart wins in the Rock, followed by Jeff Green. Not a bad start to the year for Mr. Ward Burton, though. Not a bad start to the year. He wins the Daytona 500. He manages to get himself, I think, like a top 10 here. His brother Jeff Burton has got himself a win. Kurt Busch ends up in second. I'm trying to find Ward, but I don't think I saw him. Unless he DNF'd and I didn't realize it. I must have passed him. Where'd he finish? Oh, he finished 7th. I don't know why. I don't know how I keep missing them. This dreaded track for us. I feel like no matter what we're going to do, we're always off. Come on, Ward. I mean, Mark Martin wins. I feel like we're going to still struggle with Atlanta no matter what we do, really. I mean, like most of the tracks, though, I'm going to have to make a limitation for myself in this career mode. But for, like, Atlanta, because Atlanta's so dumb, we'll settle for Carson Wentz. I mean, when he was with the Eagles, he was doing fine, but then he got, like, nailed one time, and he was never good ever since. Kenza gets a win over Harvick. Harvick's still trying to get himself a win in the 36 car. Both Leffler and Atwood are trying to do the same thing. Oh, yeah, I guess it's time for early point standings now. Jeff Burton's leading over Jeff Green by 49 points. I kind of fear Jeff Burton's going to be a force to be reckoned with. All right, let's go over to Bristol. Bristol's such a fun track in this game. Mark Martin wins another one. Ron Fellows top 5. Really nice stuff there. Jeff Burton's finished ahead of Jeff Green, though. Time for Texas, because, or should I say Tex-Ass. We could give him a nice engine, but the worst chassis. True. Oh, they both died. Okay. Mark Martin with another one. Is that his 3rd win of the season already? I wasn't even really, like, paying attention. Yeah, Mark's leading the points. He has 3 wins. Mark's leading the points. He has 3 wins. Rusty Walls is still here. He should be retired by now. Jimmy's up to 4th. And Jeff Green's already fallen back to, like, 8th. Jeez. And there we go. Jeff Green's 2nd career win. This time comes at Martinsville for Morgan McClure. Ugh. All right, who wins at Talladega? That's what we want to know. The people want to know how will Big Smoke do? He finishes 40th. That's it. That's his first win. Kevin Harvick gets his first career win at Talladega for MB2 in the 36. He ends up dominating the race too. 120 laps led. Happy Harvick is certainly happy now with that win. Lyndon and Mick with a 12th place finish. So that is Harvick's first win. He's up to 4th in points in 77 starts. It took him a little bit, but he got to victory lane. So now Harvick is a Winston Cup Series winner. I will never call it Sprint Cup Series or anything like that ever again. Jarrett gets his first win of the season over Jeff Green. Scary Terry finishes 3rd. Kurt Busch 5th. $14 seconds. That's unheard of at Talladega, unless you're like using like an overpowered gear ratio strategy. Stewart died, and we died as well. Oh, Leffler. Oh, Leffler, my guy. You are so close to winning, my dude. Jeff Burton ends up with a win. I hope Leffler gets one. Anyway, All-Star break time. Big Smoke will finish in 17th place. Okay. Jeff Gordon is an All-Star winner. Yawn. Mark is still ahead, though. He's still ahead. He's by 36 points. He's leading over Rusty, which is kind of like the biggest head scratcher. Yeah, like that sounds like the biggest head scratcher right now. Gordon's 17th in points. He's having an off year. Usually Gordon just does better in Sims. Ah, come on, Bobby. Ronnie! Ronnie gets the dub at the Coke 600. He only led 28 laps, but he led the ones that matter. Oh my goodness, Ron Fellows already another winner. Once again a winner. Back-to-back years he wins. Ron Fellows. Everyone, Ron Fellows. Where does that put Ron in points here with that win? He's up to 12th. That is his 5th career win. He has back-to-back years of a win. He already matches his top 5s from last season. There's still plenty of the season left to go too, for Ron to get another one. Usually he gets like 1 per year. If lucky, then it's 2. Jeff Gordon wins at Dover. Jarrett in 2nd. And really not much to say about Jeff Gordon winning that one. Rusty wins at Michigan. Okay. Pretty normal stuff, I guess, at this point forward. So I know today is opening day for baseball. I'm assuming that's probably why we're not having that many people right now. I know my team won today, the Philadelphia Phillies, and oh my God, I was mentioning about about Ron, and look what happens. 2 wins now for the number 9. He only led 18 laps. Jimmy Johnson with the most laps led. He started on pole too. Like, did Jimmy choke? No, he couldn't have possibly choked, could he? 42 lead changes though. How? At Pocono? 42 lead changes at Pocono. And Ron Fellows just ends up winning from 35th. That's a multi-win year for Ron. I don't think Ron has even won on a road course yet. As I was trying to mention before, and I can't even mention anything because we're getting good winners now. Harvick wins, I think this is his 2nd career win, this time at Sonoma. But yeah, I was talking about my Phillies ended up winning against the Nationals because we had, you know, a lot of sun that got in our eyes, for one thing, and 2, it should not have went to extra innings. We should have won on a 4-3 ball game, but what can we do? Jeff Gordon wins at Daytona. Nobody's really caring about that. What we care about is baseball season. But live in Philly, so have a little bit of heart for the Phils now. I mean, you got to. You gotta have that Philly sports team, like, you know, pride in your chest, especially after winning the Super Bowl. I mean, there's a lot of people in our town that really love our sports. Like, we are crazy sports fanatics. I mean, this is crazy how we're even like a tie right now as well. We have Jeff Burton and Dale Jarrett tied in points. Harvick having a great, respectful season, honestly, in 3rd place. Really good. L.A. De La Cruz forever, yes. Jimmy Johnson in 7th in points. I'm just thinking about the people who are going to get replaced. We're at that point in the year where like guys like Mark Martin could probably retire because of the age, as well as like Jarrett and Rusty Wallace. So there's a lot of like, oh Jesus, I can't believe I made that mistake. Alrighty. Jeff Gordon wins at New Hampshire over Mark Martin. Ron Fellows with another top 10. I'm still waiting for Bobby Hamilton Jr. to get a win. I'm hoping it would happen. For your own safety, you have to root for the Phillies. Yes, you have to. At this point, you have to do it. You have to be safe with that. Kansas wins at Pocono. Sure. Lyndon and Mick with another 12th place finish for Joe Bessie Racing. Tony Stewart over Kevin Harvick. Jeff Green, Bobby Hamilton Jr. 4th. I'm okay with that at least. All right, we're 20 races in. I guess we can just take a look at the points. So right now it's probably going to be... We always have these guys like consider like retiring as well, like Bodine, Mass, Sadler, Blaney. Like these guys like need to go. I'm hoping Kenny Wallace gets replaced by Keller. That's literally what I'm going to be doing. So now it's Jarrett over Jeff Green. Green is closing in. He only has 1 win of the season, but he's definitely been like more consistent than anything else. All right. At least I can see this is happening. Steve Park winning at Watkins Glen. I can see. Yeah. Oh, he dominated too. Him and Gordon dominated the race. And how are you getting in 10th on the road courses, Kenny? I don't understand it. My big sliced bread in his universe. Wonder Bread won't let the man be called up the cup. Yeah, he's not in this mod, sadly enough. Gordon wins in Michigan. Leffler gets another top 5. Nadu gets a top 10 somehow. Yeah, I mean, thankfully it's not Labonte winning anymore. Or at least not Bobby Labonte. Jeff Green wins. That's his multi-win season over Kurt Busch, though. Kurt Busch dominated the race, but it ended up being Jeff Green with the win. I'm telling you, Green is so powerful in this mod. All right, we'll check the points again after 25 races. Has been complete. Southern 500. Who is going to win the Southern 500 here? Not Steve Park, but Jeff Green. Oh, boy. All right, so I think Jeff Green might be winning the title now. I mean, Jeff Burton dominated the race, but it was Jeff Green over Harvick. Very interesting. Oh, yeah. I was kind of fearing about this, but I don't think he's going to win 8 in a row, or at least I hope not. Yeah, Green is now leading over Burton, over Martin, Jarrett, Harvick with a top 5 run points. Caution free at Bristol. That never, and everyone finished on the lead lap. How is that even possible? That is physically impossible. Jeff Burton wins at Richmond. Steve Park 2nd, Johnson 3rd. Green continuing to be consistent as usual. Jarrett wins at New Hampshire. Morgan McClure Motorsports, if they did better outside of plate and short tracks. I mean, if they buffed Bobby Hamilton's rating in this game, that would have been great. I wouldn't have seen him retire so early, but it was for the best. Glenn Allen Jr. gets a top 10. Whoops. Kodak, if they did better adjusting to digital cameras. Yeah, maybe they could have. Jarrett wins another one. We still have like $10 million in the bank. I don't think I want to upgrade anything else though. Oh, Johnson almost wins another one. No. Who led the most laps in this race then? If it's not Stewart, but... Wait. Kurt Busch did. I don't know what I was having a hard time finding. He finished as 14th. Marlon finally shows his face again. I was wondering when I was going to see him again. I sometimes keep forgetting he's even here still. Alrighty, there we go. Kurt Busch. I think this is his first career win. Kurt Busch in the 18. Oh, oh my God! What a dominate! We thought Truex domination was bad, and Jeff Burton in 2000. In 334 laps, he's led 331 of them, and only wins by like 2 seconds over Johnson. Dear God! So when you start 2019, does that mean you have 1 year to win the title? Last shot? Yes, that is the plan. That is true, Charlie. That is true. What we're going to be doing is we're doing all the way up to 2018 because I want to actually have like a crazy silly season. And then just do season 4 with the crazy ass silly season. Just do the last season. Like just go for the title in the last season. Essentially, yeah, I've never seen anybody really do this sort of thing at all in like NASCAR gaming or whatever. So I want to try it myself. Like to see how like crazy people can get, because people can always sim through the entirety of the game, but they don't bother playing the last season to see what would happen. So this time it's going to be us that finds out. Jeff Green is leading over Jeff Burton by 119 points. He has 3 wins. He's kind of just been overly consistent right now. See, it's going to be a full season, not a one and done race or whatever. It's going to go back to the 25% as well. I'm not going to do 100% races. Mike Skinner with the win over Jeff Green. It's Dale Jarrett with the most laps led. Yeah, Green might be winning the title here. Morgan McClure are going to be champions, my guys, I think. But we'll look again. Jarrett over Ward, who won the Daytona 500 this year. Oh, Jeff Green finished 15th. He started 15th. He was kind of mid that race. So, did that bring anybody closer? Jarrett did. He's gaining. He's 86 back now over behind Jeff Green. 3 races to go. I did tell you that Jeff Green is very powerful in this mod. Stewart wins over Gordon over Bobby Jr. Did you at least lead any laps? You did. Okay, so you put a smile on my face there. Green is finishes 5th. That's a bit concerning for the rest of the field, though. I definitely gained a lot, though. Yeah, he did. He's like 117 back now. Green needs to, like, perish. Green needs to perish if anything else. Oh my God, he's not. Oh my God, he's not. That's a 4-win year for Jeff Green in car number 4. Okay, well, it looks like he might have wrapped that one up. Yeah, he kind of did. He needs to DNF and Jarrett needs to win, if anything else like that. You should do a year as Waylon Busch. Who is that? I don't see dying here. No. Jarrett wins, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, Jeff finishes 12th. He's not a... Yeah, so that's basically a championship done for number 4. Jeff Green is a NASCAR champion. Go figure, right? Over Jarrett, 79 points. I guess we can save the career mode now. All right, now is where we do the re-rolling of death, as we know from last time. Let's see here. Nope, we need. If there's someone retires, we need a replacement. All right, so we can save this one for now. Well, we do need these guys to have, like, good replacements anyway, I think. Purvis in the 11, Roper in the 14, and Lazaro in the 42. You know what? I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I think that's good to go here. We're gonna go along with that. Well, it's 2012. We need a a new driver name here. It's 2012. All right, let's see some good suggestions here. It could be like a actual like NASCAR driver too, you know. It could be anything. It could be anything you want. If I like it, I'll go with it. Let's see. Nothing so far in the chat. I'm guessing you guys kind of like Big Smoke. My microphone even working? I'm sure it is, but yeah, it is. Making sure you guys. Lazaro was an IndyCar kart guy who ended up getting some rides with PPC and attempted the second team to no success. Nick oh yeah, didn't we say we're gonna do like Nick Foles or like Carson Wentz or whatever? Foles 2012 draft. Robert Huffman. All right, we got some good ones here. Nick Foles Jr. Well, so we got 3 suggestions already. We got Robert Huffman, we got Foles, and Landon Huff. Well, not really like Landon. It's more the same thing. So it's really 2. My bias is going towards the Nick Foles, of course. I'm just saying it's now already. All right, going once on names, going twice. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything, so I'm just gonna say move it along here. Corey LaJoy, I guess we'll probably do that for like next year or so. We'll probably do LaJoy next season. What was his year in 2012? He didn't start out as an. Did he start out as an Eagle? Did he start out as an Eagle, Nick Foles? You're gonna make me look up shit now. I know he retired as an Eagle. Oh, he was drafted by the Eagles. Huh. I thought he was started off as a different team member. I guess not. I guess I was wrong on that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it all in there, so I'm just going to do this instead. I got to figure out how to do a midnight green. Speed run it. I got to make him the 109 because that was his number is 9. We're gonna have to do a wing. We're gonna have to make the wing white, or like a silverish color. Yeah. I mean, technically, this already is kind of like a midnightish green by technicality. I could make it a little bit more. All right, that'll work. I could kind of make this one Kelly green too, but we're not going to bother with that. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Alrighty, here we go. 2012. Sign new creme members. I guess we'll sign them all. Why not? All right, your winner of the 2012 Daytona 500 is not Purvis, but Jarrett over Burton. Fellows, Earnhardt Jr. finishes 4th. What did our new drivers finish at? Probably not great. Lazaro 20th. Roper 25th. And Purvis didn't do so hot. Rusty Wallace over Jared over Kurt Busch. Green must be having a terrible start because I didn't see him in the top 10 at all in the first 2 races. problem with this silly season now, because everyone's going to be, like, somewhat good, because they're fresh off. Oh, Green having a championship hangover, I think, already. Stewart with the win. Lazaro with a decent finish. Well, he's doing better than Kenny Irwin already. I'll just say that much. He's doing better than Irwin. Oh my god, what is happening to Jeff Green? Terry Labonte is still racing, and he is a winner once again. Scary Terry with the win in Atlanta. He didn't lead the most laps. That honor goes to Jeff Burton. But, oh my goodness, how? Scary Terry with the win once again. How many wins is LePage is in now last? Oh, Jeff Gordon's leading the championship by 5. He's leading by 8 with Kurt Busch, 32 with Ward Burton, and 38 with Terry Labonte. That's his first win since 2006. Terry is at this point 57-ish years old at this point. I think my microphone's dying, actually. I gotta go charge that real quick. Hold on. There we go. All back to ready to rock and roll. Yeah, he's still got it. He's still got it. Scary Terry is still here. He's still got it. Going to Darlington now. Jeff Burton with the win. Okay. Steve Park and Rusty Wallace. Kurt Busch. Atwood's still trying to do something in that 32 car. I'm just hoping Bobby Hamilton Jr. wins one race. That's all I'm hoping for, really. I didn't even look at like where Jeff Green is. I gotta go find that now, because he was the champion just now. Oh, come on, Bobby. Ward Burton with a win. He has a win again. And Kurt Busch just seems to get... Kurt Busch is good at Bristol in real life, but unfortunately, he's just not... He's been, like, second twice now. At Bristol, anyway. So, oh, Kurt Busch is actually leading the points now, actually. Kurt Busch is leading the points. Where's Jeff Green at? He is having an awful season. Yeah, he's down to 16th in points. He just won the championship, but he doesn't even have a single top 5. Dude is having a championship hangover, for sure. We all have those. I'm having a 16-year hangover. What do you expect? Leave me alone. I wouldn't want championship. I'm allowed to, you know, fuck off at that point, you know? Jeff Purvis finishes in 5th. Jeff Green finishes 4th. Andy Houston cracked the top 10 for the first time, and I don't even know how long. Kurt Busch is going to win the championship. You're calling it? I mean, he was leading the points last time I looked. We'll check again in a few races. Mark Martin wins at Martinsville. He's still winning races still, no matter how old he's been so far. Yeah, Green's just been falling off. This is abnormal for Jeff Green standards, by the way. Oof. Tony Roper not doing well, but Steve Park wins another race. Nadu finishes in 4th. Atwood 7th. Morgan McClure Glass Cannon this season won the title by throwing everything, and then they lost all power for the following season. Yeah, I can see that. I can see like that just happens for us. As I say, talk about as we were talking about that, he wins. Tony Stewart led the most laps, but holy crap, dude. Marlin for the first time gets a top 10 in a while. Jeff Green wins after we were just talking about how inconsistent he's been. Only one DNF, and that was Jeff Gordon. Jarrett wins. We'll check out the All-Star break, actually. You should change the schedule up and add tracks like Chicagolands and Kansas if you want. Honestly, I would. If I could, I would. To tell you the truth, if I could, I would. Jeff Gordon wins the All-Star race. If I could, I would. Honest to goodness. But career mode, you're not allowed to customize the schedule like you would in season mode. So that's why I can't do it even if I wanted to. So unfortunately, I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. Ronnie wins the 600. I don't know if he's won it before or not, but he's won the 600. Oh, Ronnie. He's won last year. Now he's won again this year. Oh, Mayfield finishes in 3rd. That's the first time I've seen him in quite some time as well. Ronnie wins at the Coke 600. I'm okay with that stuff, of course. Oh, we finished 35th that time. Chad Chaffin finishes in last, unfortunately, but it's Dale Jarrett. Dale Jarrett will be the one winning. It's not Kyle Busch, it's Kurt Busch that's in the 18, actually. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the points after the All-Star break. Stewart is leading the points by 64 over Bird. Jarrett's in 3rd. Ward's in 5th. Kurt Busch falls back to 7th. Jeff Green's climbing his way back up to 9th. He's on a climbing tour now. Johnson's just been... Oh. What the heck, Johnson? Starting to show his age a little bit here, I guess. I don't know. You're going to build me a spreadsheet for over the weekend to see all our winners and retirements as a recap before I start? Well, all right, cool. If you want to do that for me, go ahead, buddy. Mike Skinner wins at Michigan after starting at 19th. He actually dominated the race, too. Wow, good run for Skinner. Ron Fellows top 10. We have so many good drivers in the field, so it's kind of like everything like all like close. Well, you couldn't get Kyle Busch in the mod. And oh, Leffler! Yes, Leffler has done it. He wins, dude. He dominates at Pocono. Jason Leffler wins. Mike Skinner almost goes back to back. Lazaro almost a top 10. Leffler gets his first career win, dude. That's insane. Harvick with a DNF. God damn it, Jeff Green. Why can't you let me have this? We fucking dominated, too. Are you kidding? Ugh, Green, why you exist? Damn it. So, Stewart's still leading over Jeff Burton this time. He's trying to win his 2nd title, because he did win Season 1, by the way, in our actual playthrough. In our 2nd season of our actual playthrough, Jeff Burton. So, it's just these two back again. Green's back up to 7th. Kurt Busch is at 9th. Terry Labonte's still doing better than Jeff Gordon somehow. I didn't even look at where Leffler's at in points. I should probably do that. And Kyle Petty, how are you still here? And you qualify on pole. Jarrett wins Daytona. Lyndon and Mick appears to be only can finish no higher than 12th in that 60 car. All right, we're halfway home, and it's still Tony Stewart leading the way by 14 points. Where is Leffler? He's 21st in points, with our only win in top 5 and only top 10 as well. Leffler being a little bit of a disappointment in that 94 car. I'm not even looking at the margin of victory either. I should probably start looking at that. Steve Park wins at New Hampshire by 4 seconds. Just completely mopping the floor with everyone at New Hampshire. Seems like Steve Park just does better in the sims than the actual races that we do. Alrighty, we go to Pocono now. Stewart over Park. Park almost wins back-to-back. He didn't even lead that any laps this time. Oh, a top 10 for the 60 car. That's nice. After starting in essentially dead last. All right, that's cool. E. Rusty kisses the bricks over Dale Jarrett, only leading 11 laps. Johnson just keeps getting like top 5s and top 10s still, but he's just not like, I don't think he's like winning that much. Lazaro finishes 14th. He's doing better than whatchamacallit anyway, so at least there's that. LePage, I can't say the same for. Watkins Glen winner is Matt Kenseth. Apparently, he's just good at road courses in his mod. I don't know. Tony Roper with an 8th place finish. Lyndon and Mick with another top 10, so I guess he's getting a little bit better. Chad Chaffin's still trying to exist. EA. Oh, we got an E and an A. We got an E and an A. Jeff Burton wins at Michigan. Jeff Green finishes third. Andy Houston finishes in fourth. He's trying to get himself another win. Sports. Wally Dallenbach is still here in that 75 car. I totally forgot he was still here. It's in the game. It's in the money. Yeah. Chad Chaffin probably got his best finish in like a long time. If I can figure out how to make paint schemes for the drivers, which I'm sure I can, I just got to be careful with like the texture replacement and all that stuff. Jeff Green, I think this is his second win of the year. He wins at Darlington. He wins the Southern 500, actually. We have a 666 moment here. It's in the Ultimate Team. I'm guessing that's like a FIFA thing. Isn't that like a FIFA thing? The Ultimate Team thing? I hope you retire, Kenny, and give the ride to Jason Keller. I don't care how many rerolls it takes. I'm putting Jason Keller in that 55 car because I know Keller's pretty good. I'm going to be biased against that. We should probably take a look at the points, by the way. Ooh, we have a close one here. Stewart and Jarrett. 1 point separation with Jeff Green climbing his way back to third. Steve Park is in fourth somehow. We have so many people that are just so good now. It's kind of hard to like the top 20 can be decided by anybody besides like Jerry Nadeau. The Madden and FIFA thing. Yeah. Okay. I knew it was a FIFA thing. I wasn't sure about a Madden thing. Jeff Gordon wins in New Hampshire. Jarrett is probably going to take the point lead now over Stewart. Green's trying to have a late race charge. Oh, sorry, late season charge. Well, Stewart's fighting back, though. He wins at Dover. Bobby Jr. finishes in fifth. Yeah, he's fighting back. Stewart's fighting back. I think Stewart's return is the point lead. If Bobby was still here, he would have just decided already, and this would be for second. Yeah, I mean, he probably would have won the title again. All right, Jimmy Johnson finally wins again. It's about time. He didn't lead the most laps, though. That would go to Tony Stewart. Yeah, it's going to be coming down to these two guys here, Stewart and maybe even Jeff Green if he can somehow catch back up. But it's between these two now, Stewart and Jarrett, for the title. It's IMIC. Okay. IMIC. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why I was saying a Mick. I don't know. So it's IMIC. Aye, that be Mick. Oh, alright, Jarrett might be getting something back now. Where did Tony's finish? I didn't even see him. Oh, he finishes 18th, so that's gonna bring back the whole thing. Alright, Talladega. Oh, Harvick wins over Atwood! Atwood tried! Oh, Atwood tried. He didn't lead a single lap, but he tried. Atwood's still trying to go for his first career win, dude. He's still trying. Harvick wins again. Isn't that his first win in like 2 seasons? Harvick's nowhere to be found besides 14th. Actually, no, he won two races last year. He won 1 race this year. It's just, this field is so competitive now, really. It's kind of crazy. As Jarrett has a 93-point lead now at that point. Okay, here. Oh no, Stewart's having a howler. And is this Terry's second win of the year? I lost track. But Terry Labonte wins again, dude. What the hell? What is going on with this whole thing? I'm glad I'm doing this, but what the hell? Jared has a full race lead now. Yeah, this Terry Labonte has a multi-win season for the first time since 1996. It's been nearly 20 years since Terry Labonte has a multi-win season. What the hell? This sim's on drugs, and I love it. I want to know what it's having, because I want to have some of it too. Jeff Burton and Jeff Green finished 1-2. The battle of the Jeffs. We're probably going to see that quite a bit. All right, we go to Homestead. I'm pretty sure Jarrett's got the title locked up. I probably should have looked at the point situation, but I'm pretty sure it's just Jarrett locking it up right now, I think. Well, he finished third, so I'm assuming so. Junior gets a good finish for the first time in a while. Yeah, I think Jarrett locked this up now, right? Yeah, Jarrett is your 2012 champion. His first championship since '99. Jarrett's got the title locked up here. And we're going to prepare the whole re-rolling shenanigans once again, once this is done. Mike Skinner closes it off. Okay. So how many winners do we have this season? So Stewart and Jarrett lead the lead with 5 wins. That's 2 winners. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 different winners. That's still incredible, though. 16 different winners this year. That's crazy. Lazaro wins over Tony Roper for Rookie of the Year. And for some reason, Kyle Petty just can't stop getting poles. We had 16 different pole winners. Only one No Bull 5 winner. And Jeff Burton leads the most laps out of the year. Nick Foles led 12 laps. Yeah, Wazowski kind of made things a lot of weird here. So we're gonna save the career mode real quick. Alrighty, now is where we re-roll once again. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. I kind of want to get 3 people to retire and get 3 replacements. Not Keller. Not Keller. We're going to have Dick Trickle in the 2. Are you kidding me? No, we're not, thankfully. Ooh. Okay. Jack Sprague, Jay Sauter, and Hank Parker Jr. So, all right. Rusty's going to retire with 84 wins in his career. Still only 1 championship. He closes out his career with 2 win season. That's still pretty good in my eyes. Kyle Petty hasn't had a top 10 since 2002. And Jimmy Spencer, I guess the same thing. No, he hasn't had a top 10 since 2000. Yikes. So it's Hank Parker Jr., Jay Sauter, and Jack Sprague. Who hasn't raced a race since 1997, but his rookie year is 2000 for some reason. We need Mike Borkowski just so we can see how long until his sponsor sues him. Yeah, we'll see. Change the... Is that 3 people? Yeah, I want to double check. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be able to change the races anyway. We wanted to do Corey LaJoie this season. All right. What do you want to do, though, for LaJoy, though? Do you want to put him in his Spire car? Or do you want to put him in a Spire car, Rick Ware car? What do you want to put Corey LaJoy in? It's still going to be a Chevy no matter what you do, if it's Rick Ware Racing or not, by the way. All right, so we got one for Rick Ware. Do we have anything for like Spire or whatever he drove for? I'm not gonna put it into a 4. Oh, you meant Spire. So we got one for Spire, one for Rick Ware. Oscar, you and I are gonna have a little bit of a talk, like, once this whole stream's done, I promise you. Hello, sir. So yeah, we have a tie between Spire and Rick Ware. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything. I guess I'm gonna go flip a coin, then. Between the two. If it lands on heads, it's Spire. If it lands on tails, it's Rick Ware. Shit, where'd that coin go? Oh, it's on my lap. I think I said heads was Spire and tails was Rick Ware. So it landed on tails, so it's Rick Ware. That's what we're gonna do. Well, we already know what number he's gonna be. Just enough, too. I know it was like a reddish, like dark maroonish color car. I think like a yellow. I think like a yellowish, like something like this. Ah, crap. All right, I gotta go look up his paint scheme now. Oh, it was red. It was like red and black, and it wasn't even like a brown color. I don't know what I was thinking about that. So it's black and red. Yes. What? I think the fast would actually be the most accurate, somewhat. I'm gonna have to swap the red and black though at this point. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Somewhat accurate, I should say. It's somewhat accurate. It's a base of a game, so you have to take that into consideration. Put my pop-up chat back up, see if I missed anything. After this season, Corey's gonna go back to stack boxes and job employment. Alrighty then. Well, that's all taken care of then. I'm actually going to save the career mode because I don't think I've done it yet, just in case something catastrophically happens. There we go. Well, I guess we can sign new members, but we're going to say no to all these. We need Corey to flip twice this season. Well, maybe he'll flip at Daytona here. Let's see. Oh, he finished 36, so a little bit better than what he thought. Jeff Byrne wins the Daytona 500. I'm gonna have to move my pop up a little bit over here. There we go. Try to look and see like where our fellow people have finished. Hank Parker didn't do so well. Jay Sauter didn't do very well, and Jack Sprague didn't do very well. Okay, so it's gonna be back to that, it looks like. Yeah, the Hendrick Motorsports throwbacks were all good except for like Chase Elliott's. Like Chase Elliott's was pretty shit. Jeff Gordon wins at Rockingham. Like literally all the Hendrick Motorsports throwbacks this year are good except for fucking Chase Elliott. It's like a shopping cart wheel. So you know how like 3 of the wheels of the shopping cart are good, and then there's like one that's like wobbly or like terrible. That's Chase Elliott. Gordon wins again, this time over Stewart and Kurt Busch. Well, all right, that kind of helps as well when I'm just like fast forward the emulation like this. So this is how fast it would normally go. I mean, this is just more about me like fast forwarding. That's how I like kind of like mess up with the re-rolling kind of bit too. I just kind of like fast forward the game a little bit with the emulation. That's how I'm able to like speed run some of this rather quickly. He's like the 3 dragons, except he's the derpy one. True. Stewart wins. Okay. Yeah, after this race, we'll take a look at the point standings there. All right, Jeff Green wins again. He started on pole and ended up winning it on pole. Coast to coast for Jeff Green. Lazaro finishes in 8th. Not bad. I thought Jack Sprague was a little bit better than this, honest to goodness. I thought he was. So yeah, Stewart is leading the points over Jeff Byrne. Jeff Green's in 3rd. Skinner is somehow in 4th. Jeff Gordon, despite winning twice, is only 11th in points. Jarrett's having a championship hangover, too. Andy Houston's 26 in points, dude. You gotta do better. Benson's 27th. I need you to retire, please, Kenny. Please retire. Oh, bad day for DEI. Jarrett, as I was talking about him, Jarrett ends up winning. Jay Sauter finishes 5th. He finishes ahead of his teammate Jimmy Johnson, who finishes in 15th. No one DNF at Texas, so it's Dale Jarrett with the win. Leffler finishes in 5th. Nadu with the top 10. I'm surprised he's still racing Nadu in this sim. Ronnie gets the win at Martinsville. Awesome. It was Jeff Byrne that led the most laps. Ronnie gets it done, dude, at Martinsville. Nicely done for Ron Fellows. Top 10 for Terry Labonte, I guess. Ron Fellows with the win, though, guys. Ward Burton that wins at Talladega. He led the most laps. He did pretty good. Kurt Busch finishes in 5th. Junior, for the first time, gets a good finish in like a while. All right, who wins at Auto Club? And it's not ourselves, even though we finished 36th. Damn, what is going on, Bobby Jr.? Jeff Burton wins. Jarrett second, Harvick third. Sprague with a decent finish. See, it's Dave Blaney that's like dead last. I need you to do worse, Kenny. Please, for the love of God. For the love of God. Jeff Burton leading the points over Stewart by 47. Jeff Green in third. Kenseth in fourth. Well, what's up, Chadwick? Yeah, I just got done watching the Phillies not too long ago. Of course, I'm very happy about the win. Mark Martin wins at Richmond. Time for the All-Star break. Yeah, it should have been a 4-3 ball game at the bottom of the ninth, but Kurt Busch wins the All-Star race. I just haven't realized that. He's an All-Star winner now. But can he win the Coke 600? Can Kurt Busch win the 600? No, Jeff Green does, though, over Ward Burton by 3.5 seconds. Tony Stewart ended up leading the most laps. All right, who wins that My Hope track? Not Junior, apparently, but Jeff Burton. Sterling Marlin still somehow gets a random top 10. Mark Martin wins at Michigan. The Fords winning 1-2. Mark Martin wins again, this time at Pocono. He's won 2 in a row. Chad Little finishes at 8th. I totally forgot he's still here. Corey LaJoie is doing Corey LaJoie things right now. Kurt Busch finishes 2nd. He didn't win. He actually, well, Jeff Burton did. Jimmy Johnson finishes 4th. Lyndon Imick or Amick, I don't even know at this point. He finishes in 6th. I think this is his best finish ever. It's, oh my god, Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton is like essentially a 2 full race lead at this point. No, number 99. Jesus Christ. It's not even close right now. Skinner wins at Daytona. Purvis almost gets the top 10. Ah, yes. LaJoie doing LaJoie things now. Hank Parker Jr. finishes in 40th. Jimmy Johnson wins at New Hampshire, though, over Jeff Green. Glenn Allen Jr. gets the top 10 for the first time in a while. You wait, hold on. I forgot. I think you were oh, wow! Joe Nemechek gets himself a win for the first time in God knows how long at this point. Never mind what I said about Andy Houston having the longest gap between race wins. That honor might go to Joe Nemechek right now, actually. I mean, Jared already... You missed it earlier if you weren't here. Jared already won a championship. He wins the 2012 championship. He's kind of 2 full races back with Jeff Burton right now. Nemechek. Yeah, that's his 2nd career win. His first win since 1999. The longest gap between race wins right now. Dear Lord. The longest gap between race wins. New record holder. Jarrett gets the win at the Brickyard over Jeff Green by 3 seconds. Hank Parker Jr. gets himself a top 10. Jeff Gordon over Jeff Gray. Jerry Nadu third. Okay. I see you, Jerry. You're trying to make yourself useful for the first time in a while. Same with Sterling Marlin. And what is this top 10? Andretti finishes 6th. That makes sense at Watkins Glen. Bobby Jr. finishes in 10th. What in the world? My favorite part of joining the stream, knowledge that we don't have to deal with Bobby the Bonnie again. True. 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 Oh, look at this, Bobby the Bonnie. Finished 13th. I'm kidding. Jeff Burton is still, like, destroying the field, though. He's gonna get his second title, no problem, it looks like. Still a bit early to judge, but still. Yeah, Bobby Labonte retired after the last season of the stream that we did. Jeff Burton wins again. Jeff Burton's has been on a clinic right now. Oh my god, I thought I would never see you win again. Johnny Benson only led 6 laps. Mark Martin leads the most lap maps in the Southern 500, but Johnny Benson wins again. A winner once again. I'm very happy about that. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you. Johnny Benson winning. I'm loving it. Thank you. All right, who wins at Richmond? Oh, come on, dude. Jeff Burton wins. Bobby Jr. finishes in last. Ugh. Who wins New Hampshire? Jeff Gordon does over Steve Park. Ron Fellows gets himself, I guess, an 8th place finish. Let's see if there's any hope for a title battle. Doesn't look like it. Jarrett's still like 2 full races back. It's just been this guy dominating apparently. Dude has a 5.8 average finish. Jeff, chill, please. Jeff Burton wins again. Oh my lord. Jeff Gordon now is second as well. And of course, it's just another domination race for Jeff Burton. Wow, a lot of cautions at Martinsville. Jimmy Johnson wins at Martinsville. I think this is like the second or third time he's won at Martinsville this stream. Jeff Green finishes in 5th. Tony Stewart wins over Jimmy Johnson, who grabs another pole. I don't see Burton anywhere. I guess, did he DNF or no? I must have just missed him then. Yeah, I missed him. Yeah, he's just continuing to just destroy everybody. I'll take a look at the points out of this one. Jeff Gordon wins at Talladega over Jimmy Johnson. Harvick finishes in 3rd. Kurt Busch 5th. All right, let's take a look at the point standings here to see where everyone's at. They got to do something about these 3 because they're not doing anything, or even Sadler as well. So Jeff Burton is just clobbered everybody. I might have to back out of the game and come back in to see if that might like fix everything, but not like taking my, not like turning the game off, turning it back on again. More like about see if that might like help out the ratings a little bit. Oh my god, stop, Jeff, please. We get it. You've already won. We get it. We get it, buddy. We get it. There's no hope for a title battle. Jeff Burton's gonna win the title. The Burton brothers sweep. This time it's Ward. John Andretti is still here, by the way. Yeah, 367 points. It's all over, boys. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Jimmy Johnson wins over Jack Sprague. He wins it over Jack Sprague in the 44. Jack Sprague finishes in second. Wow. We head to Atlanta now. And it ends off with Ron Fellows getting a win in Atlanta. He didn't lead the most laps. That honor goes to Jeff Gordon. But yeah, that's Ron Fellows winning. Always seems like he's winning that last race of the year. I'm all for it, but wow. Yeah, no big surprise for Jeff Burton getting his second title. No big surprise whatsoever. He just destroyed everybody. 25 top 5s and 30 top 10s. Just, dude, stop. Just absolute, utter mayhem. So I wonder now if I were to back out of the game and come back in, it will just change everything. I'm curious. I just want to see if it does. So now, we know the drill by now. We do the whole re-rolling thing over and over again to see if I find one that suits my liking. Already tempting. Already tempting, honestly. Already tempting. Oh, we just had this one. Trickle to the 88. He's not gonna last very long, though. Mornay McLaughlin, Andy Kirby. Borkowski and David Green. Oh. Oh, come on now. I just want to see if we get anybody interesting. Ooh. Well, that's one. So, gentlemen, we have two options here. We can have Adam Petty to be in the 88, Mike McLaughlin in the 5, and Team Vita in the 77, or we could have Biffle in the 77, Dick Trickle in the 88, and probably get another replacement, and Mark Green in the 5. Take your pick. Yeah, I tried re-rolling over and over again. It seems like the 5 and the 88 are always, like, going away at this point. We got 2 for 88 Petty. The 5's probably going to get replaced, by the way, again, because it's Mike McLaughlin, and, well, he's old. So we got 2 for Adam Petty to the 88. 3, okay, I'm pretty sure it's just unanimous. Everyone's going to say the 88's going to go to Petty, I think, at this point anyway, so... Alright, so just want to make sure before we check again, we have 3 retirements and 3 replacements. We do. Tim Fita won to 77, Mike McLaughlin in the 5, and Adam Petty in the 88. Well, we can only hope that Adam Petty's going to be a good teammate to Bobby Hamilton Jr. Change the settings? No. Alright, so we need a new NASCAR driver. I would do DiBenedetto, but he's I think that's like next year. 2014. So wait, is it 2014? Oh my god, we're 2014 already. Holy shit. So we only got like 4 more years. Yeah, 2014. Was there anybody like funny in 2014? Was there anybody like funny, like NASCAR wise or anything, or like a meme we could do? Cousin Carl. Sam, we got one for Carl. We got one for Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer in 2014. Well, we could do Carl, maybe. I don't know how the latency is between streams. Oh, Josh Wise, that's an interesting one. Larson as well. Kevin Conway would have been good for 2011, honestly. Jackson Storm. I think wasn't that like in 2017 the Cars 3 movie? We'll do Jackson in 2017 for the Cars 3 movie, because that's when it was released. We'll do Jackson Storm then. Yeah, 2014. Probably gonna go with either the Josh Wise option or the Edwards one. Honestly, I think if Edwards were to join this little like simulation stuff, it would probably be stupid. So I think we'll just put Wise for this one, only because I don't want to disrespect Cousin Carl. What was he racing in 2014 though? What was Josh Wise racing in 2014? I gotta look it up. What team was it? Driver averages. I'm not looking for it. Oh, it's Phil Parsons Racing. Okay. It wasn't a 98. Oh yeah, it's Phil Parsons Racing. Okay. If I could fit it all in here, that is. I probably don't think so. Yeah, I can only fit that. That's okay. And I gotta figure out the paint scheme for it real quick. Oh, it was the Dogecoin. Was that really like the Dogecoin one for 2014? Oh my god. All right, we gotta figure this out. So it's what black, white, and gold. Got it. Oh my god, epileptic warning game, please. I don't know why it does that. Alright, what's a good paint for the Dogecoin one? I'm trying to look for it. I think Finn might be the closest one. Yeah, I think the Finn's gonna be like the closest one. We're just gonna have to play around with it a little bit. What's this? Oh, okay. I forgot it. It was kind of like that. This kind of looks like Larson's car too, if you really want to think about it. Anyway, it's gonna look like this. All right, that's fine. I should have just named it Dogecoin too, honestly. All right, let's go pull up the chat back up, because I kind of missed it. Yeah, I kind of missed like half the chat there, so I apologize if I miss anybody. All right, the Finn does work. Yeah, I thought so. I feel like the latency of the stream is just a little bit off anyway. I'm not sure by how much. Yeah, we'll sign everybody. Screw it. Engine condition low. Well, no kidding. Honestly, no kidding. Alright, so we got Josh Wise here for 2014 with the Dogecoin. He's already doing better than like some of the drivers already, like Mike McLaughlin. Kenseth wins the Daytona 500. If this was 2 years earlier, that would have been accurate. I gotta look for the new guys, though. I don't see... Adam Petty finishes 20th. And Tim Fedewa finishes 23rd. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, the paint scheme is anyway. It's not like I can just quickly like whip up a paint scheme and speedrun it. I only can use like what the game gives me. Stuart wins over Burton. I lost track of what I was supposed to say. Jeff Gordon wins at Las Vegas. Andy Houston gets himself in the top 10. Same with Chad Chaffin. Finally, some respect for Chad Chaffin. I don't know how good Adam Petty is, though, in this mod. Like, compared to some others. Oh, well. Unfortunate there. I thought he won at Las Vegas, and I was about to go celebrate for him, but no. Kurt Busch wins at Atlanta. He dominates the race, too. Holy crap. Over Steve Park. Leffler gets himself in top 10. This is going to be a wild 2018 season. I'm sorry, 2019 season. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. McLaughlin's going to probably retire, like, immediately afterwards. That's the problem. Stewart and Jeff Green, I can see that happening. Kenza finishes third. Kenza's doing great. Tim Feetaway gets the top 10. Let's see. Is Kenza leading the points? Oh, he is. Right now, Kenza has a point lead over Stewart. Really good stuff. Start there. Oh, the Dogecoin dog died. Oh, I'm sad. Jimmy Johnson wins in Bristol, though. Bobby Jr. finishes in 4th. I guess he's going to be the new captain of the team, as Adam Petty finishes 15th. This is already so wild. Like half the field is like not even recognizable anymore. We finish ahead of Elliott Sadler. I guess that's something. Jimmy Johnson wins his second race of the season over dominant Jeff Gordon. Like, we have so many people that are like so competitive now. It's kind of crazy. Like, we're getting people like Martin finishing in 25th because of that now. That's crazy. I wonder if it's even possible to go 36 for 36 different winners in this. I don't think it's possible, though. Because there are just cars that are just never going to be good. Adam Petty with the top 10. Like, for some reason, I think Dave Blaney is still here. Yeah. I mean, it was Ken's early in the run, so maybe it could be Jimmy's year, too. Steve Park wins at Talladega. I think that's his, like, his second or third win at Talladega. I'm probably going to be stupidly wrong, though. All right, who wins at Auto Club? Not Benson, but Mark Martin over Jeff Gordon. Jay Sauter third. Both Haas Carter cars did fairly well. Dave Blaney, his best finish this year is 30th. Is Jeff Gordon leading the points by 7? Now, Kenza's falling off a little bit. Jimmy Johnson's down to 8th. Like, I thought this was going to be like Jeff Green just destroying everybody. So far, I'm very happy with this so far. Like, we're actually getting a fun sim through, really. I'm having fun. Jeff Burton wins over Kurt Busch. Ron Fellows finishes third. All right, All-Star break. Who's going to win the All-Star? No, Jimmy Spencer is retired. He's replaced by, shit, I just said his name. I legit just said his name, too. I just said his name. What was it? I legit just said his name. Oh, well. I'm going to have to look for it. Nadeau finishes in third, but Jeff Burton wins over Harvick. Was it Jay Sauter, I think it was? Yeah, Jay Sauter. Not Johnny Sauter, but Jay Sauter. Jeff Green wins at Dover, leading 87 laps, starting in 33rd. Johnson finishes 3rd. Hank Parker Jr. gets a top 10. Oh, come on, Bobby Jr. Steve Park wins at Michigan over Kenseth. And now it's Jeff Burton over Jeff Gordon now in the point lead. So far, the title has been crowned by Jeffs. A lot of different Jeffs. And it's a bunch of Jeffs again. This time it's Jeff Burton over Jeff Gordon. I wonder if I just reboot the entire game, will that mess everything up? I'm kind of curious. I'll do that the next season. Tony Stewart wins over Jeff Green. Atwood finishes in 4th. Jeff Purvis 6th at Sonoma. Stewart over Harvick. Harvick's having a little bit of a drought in terms of race wins anyway. He's having a bit of a drought, it looks like here. Like, we have so many people like that are actually like doing really well that even Jimmy Johnson's like finishing like 22nd now. Jeff Gordon wins over Stewart. Chad Chaffin with the 5th place finish for Larry Hedrick. Oh, come on, Bobby Jr. Seriously. Harvick wins over Johnson at Pocono. Tony Stewart dominated the race. Ron Fellows and Casey Atwood finishes 4th and 5th. This is just nuts. Tony Stewart leading over Jeff Gordon. Apparently, Jeff Burton's now essentially two full races back. Jeff Burton kisses the brakes over Stewart. Skinner finishes in 4th. Bobby Jr. gets a top 10. Okay, I'm cool with that. Cool. Oh, come on. Please do something besides DNFing Bobby Jr. for crying out loud. What? What? He not only won, he dominated. What? Excuse me? Over Ron Fellows? Andy Houston wins again for the first time in a while. What? What is going on? Andy Houston wins. What, dude? Seriously? Where is he even at? He's 17th in points. His first win since 2010. That's his 3rd career win. What the hell, man? Good lord. Good lord, dude. Johnny Benson wins, though, too. Over Jeff Gordon, Ron Fellows. Oh, lord. We have so many different winners now. Like so many different potential people that can actually win these races. It's crazy, dude. Andy Houston, though. What the hell? Jeff Byrne back to winning form again. Mike Skinner 2nd. And back to somewhat normality there, but we're still gonna like reboot the game real quick. Like after this year's over, we're gonna try rebooting the game to see if that messes anything up still. Mark Martin wins at the Southern 500 over Steve Park. Jeff Gordon finishes 3rd. Bobby Jr. finishes at 11th. He has more legit wins in the 3 than Austin. Well, he's actually, well, he's 2 wins now. Actually, he did win 1 race in the 96 in the season 1 of the career mode at Talladega of all things. I think he dominated that race too, if I'm not gonna lie, if I remember correctly. So essentially, he kind of is like Austin Dillon, somewhat, really. So he has 1 win in the 96 and 2 wins in the 3. Tony Stewart wins in the 20. Atwood, Chad Chaffin, a decent finish. Aw, Joe Nemechek almost won. Ah, well. Mark Martin wins at Dover. I wonder what the calculation formula is for like simulating races and all that stuff. I wonder what the calculation formula is used. Like, how does that work? Like, how can one determine who finishes where? Like, obviously it's RNG, but obviously we see people like Dave Blaney finish in the back essentially all the time. Like, for instance there, like, Blaney will always just finish in the back. I should probably look at the point standings. I haven't looked at it in a while. Okay, so it's Jeff Gordon over Stewart. Jeff Gordon's trying to going for title number 4. So it's a 3-way dogfight right now between these 3. Right now, it's been nothing but Jeff's. Jeff Green won the opening title of this stream anyway. He won 2011, I think. I'm going to kill myself for not remembering. And I guess my microphone is it working? Because I think it just unplugged. No, it's still working. Please work with me, thing. Yeah, but it fell off. I see the orange light of doom blinking. Jimmy Johnson wins at Charlotte. Tony Roper 3rd. What? Please stay on this time. Oh, it's not even plugged in. What the hell? We should plug this back in. Yeah, plug this in as well. What? How did you fall off? There we go. Alrighty then. Where does that leave it now? A 60-point gap between Jeff Gordon and Jeff Bird. It's been a battle of the Jeffs this whole stream so far. If it ain't Bobby, it's Jeff. It could be any Jeff. Jeff Burton, Jeff Green, Jeff Gordon, Jeff anything. Steve Park wins at Talladega. He always have a knack of winning at Talladega for some reason. But I'm pretty sure all y'all are thinking, like right now, the wrong DEI car is winning. Jeff Bird wins at The Rock. Dale Jr. for the first time in a while gets the top 5. Oh yeah, I should probably check the point standings now because we actually have a title fight. 27 points now is the gap between Jeff Gordon and Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton's trying to go for title number 3, and Jeff Gordon's trying to go for title number 4. Tim Fita finishes last. But it's Mark Martin that wins over Ward Burton. Jeff Burton finishes ahead of Jeff Gordon, but by how much? Ooh, he might take the point lead now. 2 races to go. And Jeff Burton has a 12-point lead. We still have a fight. I will reboot the game, though, once this season's over. Jeff Green wins at Homestead. I think this is like his first win of the year. He's been awfully quiet this year. I don't know what happened here. So, okay, so it's Jeff Gordon over Jeff Burton. It's a 7-point gap. It's a 7-point gap. It's going to be crazy for the finale here. Who's going to win it? Is it going to be Jeff Gordon or Jeff Burton to get their 4th or 3rd title respectfully? Survey says nobody died. It's Jeff Burton. And Jeff Burton absolutely dominates. So Jeff Burton is going to be having the same amount of titles as Jeff Gordon now. Kurt Busch finishes 3rd. I was hoping for Ron Fellows to take one last win again, like he did last time. We're actually going to save this career mode and then reboot the game. Gotta wait for the notification to pop up for the that said that, oh, I saved the game real quick before I actually do it, because I fast forwarded it. Do you want to show the notification or no? Okay, so you wrote it. Alrighty. File, no, emulation, reset. I love the power to fast forward. It helps out quite a bit. Alrighty, so now, once again, we do... Oh, actually, hold on. Let's actually go through the season real quick. LePage, Dallenbach, Blaney, are obviously those guys are in the back. Blake Allen Jr. didn't do so hot either. So yeah, it's Jeff Burton over Jeff Gordon. Another 8-win season for Burton. Gordon came close, but it wasn't enough. Oh, it's Adam Petty to finish ahead of Bobby Jr. for the Robert Yates Racing. Leffler gets 7 poles. What the hell? Only 11 people got poles this time. And 2 No Bull 5 winners for Jeff Burton. And he led the most laps, not even close. Josh Wise leads 30 laps. 26 people actually led a lap this season. Okay. Now we begin the re-rolling process. Again, we need 3 people to retire and have 3 replacements. And one of them can't be Jason Keller. Oh, come on. You gotta work with me here, game. Oh, no. Please, no Jason Keller. No, I want Jason Keller in the 55. That's why I said no to Jason Keller. That's why. This game is trolling me. Please stop trolling me. Okay, we got another one for you. We got Justin Labonte into 16, Randy LaJoie into 5, and Hermie Sadler 31. Oh boy. Skinner has a 10-win career. Honestly, 10 more than he had before. LePage can screw off, and McLaughlin, I mean, I told you it was gonna last like one time. So, alright, we got these 3 now. Justin Labonte, Randy LaJoie, and Hermie Sadler. Y'all think this is a good one? Can we agree that on this, maybe this one being a good, like, replacements anyway? I think you're just gonna have to do with that. Honestly, at this point, I kind of do. You're right. Justin Labonte to 16, though. Oh, brother. All right. So that's what we're gonna get. Save the career mode. I kind of want, like I said, I need somebody to, like, replace the 55, though. I hope we can get that to happen. Yeah, you're right. 3 in, 3 out. Once again, we'll just have the same 3 same crew members. I don't really care. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to get a different car for this one. Well, shit. Josh Weiss is going to the Daytona 500. I totally forgot, and Jeff Gordon wins it over Johnny Benson. I forgot to paint a new car for that. Whoops. I forgot all about it. Oh my lord. I forgot a new name. 2015. Yeah, we need someone that's like 2015. I am not going to answer to the is it still available. I know I'm selling some stuff on Facebook, but... Do we have a name for 2015? Yay or nay? If not, I will go create one. We have a name. I'm not sure how much the latency is of me asking this question or not. You might want to refresh the stream, if anything. Because I'm not seeing any names at all. Oh, yeah, Cole Witt's a good one, too, actually. Alright, so we got one for Cole Witt. Cole Witt. We got two for Cole Witt, actually. Wow. I mean, it's definitely the front runner. Parker. Aw, PK. Aw, PK. PK. Awesome. I love PK. Parker Kligerman, Ty Dillon. Yeah. I think the two Cole Witts outweigh the other options, sadly enough. I'll probably do PK for 2016 if he raced in that time period. Alright, Cole Witt. 2015. Oh, he drove for front row. Okay. This team is not exactly going to be front row, but why not, right? I'll just type down front row, because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit motorsports. I know he had like a blue car. I think the plane of the not the plane, the basic paint scheme works out well for him. Alright, I think that's fine. The Cole Witt car, anyway. Alright. Wait. Remember Swan Racing. Yeah. Alright, that'll be fine. Cole Witt. Here we are. We'll do, well, 2016 is going to be PK, and 2017 is going to be Jackson Storm. So we got the two next season's cars already. We'll actually save it here. Alright, now we begin. We begin. 2015. What's it going to be? Not Cole Witt, nor Jeff Green, but Ron Fellows. Okay, hello. Back to Victory Lane for you. In North and Rockingham. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. So many people racing here now. Oh, Lord. We really got to get Jason Keller into 55. I don't know what I need to do to get Kenny Wallace to retire. I got to get him to retire somehow, dude. Tony Stewart wins at Las Vegas. Justin Labonte finishes 5th for the 16 car. Hermie Sadler 8th. We have so many competitive cars, dude. Yeah, that's just about right, I guess. I guess I didn't really notice. Jeff Gordon wins at Atlanta over Kenseth. Leffler finishes 4th. Chad Chaffin 6th. Ron Fellows. I think this is his 2nd win of the season, and Adam Petty 2nd. He dominates the race too, but unfortunately doesn't get the win. Ron Fellows over Adam Petty, Kurt Busch, Jeff Green, Jimmy Johnson, Harvick, Gordon, Hermie Sadler, Benson, and Houston. Dear God, dude. This is messed up, silly season nonsense at its finest, and I love it. Jeff Gordon is leading the points by a good margin now over Steve Park. All right, let's see here. Bristol. Tony Stewart wins that. Jeff Burton over Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Johnson, Parks, Benson, Busch, Green, and Ward Burton. Kenseth wins over Jeff Green in Texas. Ron Fellows finishes 4th. Atwood with another top 10, and Hank Parker Jr. also a top 10. Kenseth wins over Jeff Burton. And Ron Fellows gets yet another top 10. I still have somehow over $7 million. I can't believe this, actually. Jeff Green over Steve Park. Again, Steve Park always does well at these super speedways for some reason. Ron Fellows finishes 3rd. Jay Sauter, both the Haas Carter cars, finishes 5th and 6th. Chad Chaffin 10th. Stewart over Harvick over Benson over Green. It's been a while since Harvick's won a race, though. I'll say that much, it seems. Stewart over Martin over Gordon, Johnson. Yeah. Randy LaJoie almost gets a top 10. All right, All-Star break. Harvick wins the All-Star race. And so far, Jeff Gordon over Steve Park still in the after the All-Star break. Ron Fellows is somehow ahead of Jeff Burton still. I'm telling you, rebooting the game just kind of messes things up a little bit. I should probably do it from now on after every season. Stewart over Benson over Johnson. Ron Fellows finishes yet in another top 10. Tony Roper also top 10, the AJ Foyt machine. Jimmy wins at Dover. Tim Fedewa finishes 3rd. Tim Fedewa actually dominated the race, too. What the heck? Marlin gets himself a top 10 for the first time in a while. All right, Swords back to winning form. Ron Fellows finishes in 4th for Melling Racing. Having a consistent year so far. Martin over Stewart over Fellows. Fellows yet another podium finish, it looks like here. How are we doing on points, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not so sure. Dallenbach's last. I am very concerned about Kenny Wallace still being here. Stewart and Gordon are still going at it. Ron Fellows is in 4th. All right, who's going to win Sonoma? Harvick wins over Earnhardt Jr. at Sonoma! Oh, at Sonoma of all places. Purvis with a 5th place finish. Leffler 6th. Atwood 8th. Hamilton Jr. 10th. Glenn Allen Jr. gets a top 10. What the heck? At Sonoma of all places. Mark Martin over Steve Park at Daytona. Ron Fellows with another top 10 finish. Mark Martin over Jeff Gordon, Johnny Benson. Oh man, I might need to sign a sponsor, if not cheaper crew members. I guess next season I'll do cheaper crew members next season. Kurt Busch, oh, a JGR sweep at Pocono. Kurt Busch wins for the first time in a while. Ron Fellows continues to have a good season. Jeff Green kisses the bricks. Mark Martin and Randy LaJoy finishes 3rd. Very interesting stuff to see. How are we looking at the points, by the way? Stewart over Gordon by 56 points. Ron Fellows fell back a little. Same with Steve Park. So, I guess like ever since that one championship from Jeff Green, he just kind of like said, "See you later." I was expecting him to do a little bit better than this, really. As I say that, Jeff Green wins over Hank Parker Jr. I don't know how Dale Jr. became a road course god all of a sudden, but he finishes in 5th. He finished 2nd at Sonoma and 5th at Watkins Glen. Yeah, this is cursed. This whole idea is cursed on my end. Honestly, I'm all for it. Stewart over Martin over Fellows. Oh, looks like looks like it's Tony Stewart. Still pulling away a little bit here. He's still trying to go for his 2nd title. Ron Fellows having a better season than Jeff Green right now. That's kind of crazy. Oof, Gordon fell off a little bit. Oh, that's going to hurt Gordon a lot. Casey Atwood for top 5 for the first time in a while. Yeah, that's going to hurt Gordon quite a bit. Alright, back to normality, I guess. Chad Little gets a top 10 for the first time in, like, I don't even know how long at this point. I need Kenny Wallace to start sucking more, please. I need him to be replaced, like, soon. Green over Gordon at New Hampshire. Ron Fellows 5th. Adam Petty with another top 10. Respectful. Jeff Gordon over Jimmy Johnson at Dover. Kenseth, no, Stewart led the most laps. I'm going to assume anyway. Yeah, he did. Ron Fellows with yet another top 10 run. Where is Fellows at in points? He has to be like top 5 or so, right? No, he's 6th in points. He has a 2-win season so far. He's definitely doing quite wonders now in that number 9 Melling car. Harvick wins at Martinsville over Jeff Burton. Hermie Sadler 12th. Kurt Busch over Johnny Benson. I'm glad that Johnny Benson's like still somewhat competitive out of all this. All right, 5 races to go. Who's gonna win the EA Sports 500? He's back in victory lane. Andy Houston wins at Talladega by 2 seconds over Jeff Burton. Wow. Oh my goodness. Andy Houston wins, dude. What the heck? Stewart? Oh. Wow, what is this like right here? Like 2nd through 5th is like really good. Steve Park is somehow 2nd in points. He has no wins this season. Meanwhile, Stewart has 8. Wait, I was looking for Houston. Yeah, he's 18th in points. That's his only top 5 of the year. Good God, man. That's actually his 2nd win at Talladega. His first win was in the 96 car. Leffler with a top 5. I'll take that. I'm checking points now after every race. I don't think we're gonna have a title battle. I think Stewart's gonna get his 3rd title. I'm sorry, 2nd title, not 3rd. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ward Burton wins. Uh-oh, that's gonna mess everything up now. Oh, it's now 30 points now. Stewart's choking. Stewart's choking. Tony Stewart is choking. Stewart is choking. Uh-oh. Wait. Alright, okay, so he's back. He understands the assignment. He understands the assignment. Tony Roper with another top 10, as along with Jay Sauter. So, we come down to Atlanta. It's 45 points. It's between these two. Will Tony Stewart get his 2nd or Jeff get his 4th? It's been nothing but Jeff so far this whole entire stream. Whether it be Gordon, Burton, or Green. Will it be another Jeff? Well, Jeff wins the race. I must have missed him. Oh, it's Tony Stewart. Okay, I missed him. I don't know how I missed him, but I did. Damn, both the Haas Carter cars did fantastic. Yeah, Tony Stewart is now a 2-time champion. His first title in 15 years. He won the 2000 championship in season 1 of my playthrough, and he's now a 2-time champ, with winning 9 races. Burton came close, not as many wins. Jeff Gordon finishes 3rd in the standings. Mark that is still racing really well. Steve Park fell to 5th. Winless season, but did very well. Jeff Green wins 4 races. Johnson only wins 1. Fellows wins 2 races. He finishes 8th in points. Harvick gets 6 career wins. Okay, well, we're gonna save the career mode and reboot the game again because I think that's what we're gonna do at this point. I think that's how we'll get different champions at this point. All right, so let's do a quick reboot. Speedrun the reboot. Now let's take a look at our stats here. How many winners do we have? Oh, not even, well, with that. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12 winners that time. So it's not as variety much anyway. Joe Nemechek gets 6 polls. So we have like 16 people that got polls. Even Chad Chaffin got one too. Noble 5 winners, I guess, are Stewart and Jeff Burton. And Stewart, well, kind of just thrashed the field in terms of lap champion. Cole Witt led 34 laps. All right, now is where we do the re-rolling stuff again. Everyone's favorite. Oh, we are so not having Ron Fellows retire. I saw that. All right, we got a 3 and out here, too. We got David Green to 75, Andy Kirby Poyo in the 93, and Andy Santerre in the 40. I think David Green will probably retire after 1 season, though. That's the thing I'm worried about. All right. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Kirby, Santerre, and David Green. I did say we're going to do Parker Kligerman in 2016, so we're going to do that. All right, I got to figure out what he drove in 2016. Hold on. Wait, I'm guessing he ran that truck race in 2016? What team was that called? I gotta look it up. What did he drive in 2016? Oh, he drove a truck, I'm guessing. RBR Enterprises, that's what it is. Okay. I gotta select them in the 192. It's like a white, black, and red truck. So we'll start. We'll accommodate off of this. And red numbering. I'm sorry, yellow numbering. We'll actually make the number yellow then. You can only go so far with drivers. We're either getting temp Bush drivers or the field strengths from 43-ish. Yeah, that's what we're really trying to do. Make sure we don't get like 42 drivers. We still want a full 43 car field. What did the truck look like? I want to try to make it close. It's a red outline. That I understand. I want to do a fin again. Angles? That could work, I think. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do it for now. I know it kind of looks weird, but that's just the way it's gonna have to be, I'm afraid. All right, we saved the career mode once again. All right, we'll replace our crew member. I meant to release them all. All right, now we can begin the season. All right, Daytona time. 2016 Daytona 500. It's not going to be Parker Kligerman, but it's going to be... I can't see him moving my chat. Not the Haas Carter cars, but... Oh, it sucks. Jeff Burton over Casey Atwood. Martin 3rd, Park 4th, Harvick 5th. Randy LaJoy is still here, by the way. Yeah, it's Andy Santerre and Andy Kirby. We need to get a Poyo in the chat for Andy Kirby. Poyo! His last name's Kirby. I gotta do it. Bobby Jr. is continuing to disappoint me as Stewart wins. I believe that's what I saw. Hell, at this point, I'm willing just to make do a couple races to get Kenny Wallace out of the ride. Jeff Green wins in Atlanta. Linden with the top 10, though. Not a bad run for him. David Green, unfortunately, finishes last. Stewart over Ward. Harvick finishes 3rd. Jay Sauter 5th. Andy Kirby almost gets a top 10. So it's Stewart over Harvick right now for the early front runners. Harvick is in 2nd in points. Not bad. Not bad at all. Who's going to win Bristol? That's what I want to know. Harvick. Harvick over Kurt Busch. Wins at Bristol. Ron Fellows yet another top 10. Casey Atwood's still looking for his first win, by the way, in the 32. He came close. Jeff Byrne over Jeff Gordon over... Oh, it's a trio of Jeffs. Jeff. Finishes 1, 2, 3. Dear Lord. The battle of the Jeffs. The name Jeff. The name Jeff. Gordon over Harvick over Burton. Green. Adam Petty, 5th. Dude, Bobby Jr. is just disappointing me so much right now. Like, come on. I need you to give me a win, buddy. Yeah, just win one. That's all I ask. Jeff Burton over Stewart, Johnson, Green, Martin, Harvick. Yeah, after this race, we'll take a look at the points once again. Aw, cool. Kenny Wallace finishes last. That's what I want. Kurt Busch wins at California. Another almost top 10 for Andy Kirby. Bio. So it's Burton now leading over Gordon and Harvick. That's what it looks like here so far. We have so many people that are like so competitive. It's crazy. Gordon over Green. Give me 1 second.
Fell off again.
I wonder why my microphone always dies. Yeah, Ron Fellows top 10. Hank Parker Jr. 13th. Time for the All-Star. Who's going to win the All-Star race? Not Jimmy Johnson, but Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch wins the All-Star. Andy Kirby must have got in because of the Open. He's making that 93 car work, I'll tell you that much. Jeff Byrne over Stewart. Kenny Wallace continues to do nothing in the 55 car, which I'm pissed off. That's my racing number, after all. I know in the career mode it's 56, but in terms of like online racing I do, it's 55, like primarily. Jeff Byrne wins over Jimmy Johnson, by the way. Like, literally, what has this man done? Nothing. We'll check points at the race 15. Gordon wins over Steve Park, Johnny Benson. Andy Houston finishes 7th. Ron Fellows, he had another top 10. Yes! Yes! Woohoo! All right. Bobby Jr. gets it done at Pocono over Jason Leffler. He clawed from 36 to first, led the most laps. Bobby Jr. is a NASCAR Winston Cup winner. Alrighty then. Yes. All right. I am happy now. I am very, very happy now. Thank you, game. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks, game. I am very happy with that result now. Jack Sprague's gonna retire at this rate because he's in 40th in points, and I'm gonna be disappointed. Jeff Burton's leading the points right now. Where does that even put him, Bobby Jr.? He's in 16th in points. That's his first career win, too. I'm very happy about that. Oh, Ron Fellows finishing poorly in a road course. Whoa! Linden finishes 3rd at Sonoma. That's probably his best finish yet. I'm not gonna lie. Andy Santerre with the top 10. Never expected him to really finish that high on a road course there. I think I might have messed something up here. I hope I didn't. Steve Park wins, but I don't know how I was paused. I had to look for a second. I saw that I was paused. I hope I wasn't too bad. Jeff Gordon's leading the points, by the way. I don't know what the hell happened there. I apologize. I feel like I always mess something up at these stupid streams somehow, some way. I don't know how I mess these things up. I apologize. I never hit pause. Unless... Hold on. No. Okay. Don't understand how that happened, but... It said I was paused for some reason, which was strange. I mean, you were able to see all that, though, right? You were able to see this entire season so far? It said I was paused. Like, I'm actually legitimately asking, like, a question right now. Like, were you all able to see, like, what happened here? Or no? I don't know, dude. Because I'm having anxiety now about what happened. You were able to see all of the seasons so far, right? Like you were able to see all the other races? Yes or no answer would also be very helpful. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Sorry, I deal with horrible anxiety and mostly depression anyway. Mainly depression about my job search being terrible anyway, so I get a lot of anxiety and mostly depression anyway. So sometimes little things like this kind of like, you know, perks me up a little bit. Like doing fun stuff like this anyway kind of perks me up. Yeah, you know what? I'll look at the schedule for the winners so far. Okay, so far in the 2016 season right now, so Jeff Burton wins the Daytona 500. Stewart wins at Rockingham. Burton wins at Las Vegas. Green wins at Atlanta. Stewart at Darlington. Harvick at Bristol. Burton at Texas. Gordon at Martinsville. Burton again at Talladega. Kurt Busch at California. Gordon at Richmond. Kurt Busch wins the All-Star, but Burton wins the 600 and as well as Dover. Gordon wins Michigan. Bobby Jr. wins at Pocono. Fuck yeah. Gordon wins at Sonoma. And Steve Park wins the Pepsi 400. Jimmy Johnson wins at New Hampshire. So that's the things. Okay. I got a little worried there. I got a little worried there. Sorry. Jeff Green wins as Jimmy Johnson second. Adam Petty finishes fourth. Okay, so I don't know why OBS said I was paused. That's so weird. Kurt Busch wins over Gordon at Indy. Leffler top 5. And Dale Jr. top 10. Gordon's now leading the point standings over Stewart and Burton. Seems like it's just these three, and it's been absolutely like clobbering them now. Mark Martin's still here, by the way. Like, we have an extremely competitive midfield, too. It's crazy. Stewart over Kurt Busch over Atwood, who's still trying to get his first win. Chad Little, I didn't even know he was still here. Finishes in fourth. Chad Little's not gonna retire somehow. Green, Benson, Park, Martin, Burton. Hermie Sadler gets a top 10. I never expected Hermie Sadler to even come close to the top 10, but yet he's been like popping up every now and then. Jeff Green over Kurt Busch. Ron Fellows finishes fourth. Earnhardt Jr. top 10. Yeah, Chad Chaffin's still here. Oh, I'm sorry, Chad Little is still here. I can't believe it either. Harvick wins the Southern 500 over Green. Led the most laps. Stewart, Benson, Kenseth, Martin, Gordon, Burton, the other Burton, and Nemechek, top 10. All right, back to Jeff Burton winning things, of course, because of course he does. And because of that, he's leading the championship by... I swear, these guys are like the big three. 7 wins, 4 wins, 3 wins. Like, these 3 are the big 3 of 2016, anyway. Harvick has won some races, as well as Green. But Green's been nowhere near these other guys. Oh, yeah, the Giga Chad. I call him Giga Chad Little. You're right. Giga Chad. Stored over Andy Houston, dude. How much did Andy Houston lead laps? Yes, he did. Okay, cool. Hank Parker Jr. gets a top 10 somehow. Penske's kind of fallen off, even with Mayfield like still doing like nothing. Gordon, Stewart, Burton, Fellows, Martin, Jeff Green, the other Burton, Sadler, Earnhardt, Kenseth. Earnhardt needs to win 1. He just needs to win 1. Like, he's been struggling for so many years now. Mark Martin, Jeff Burton, a Roush 1-2. Mark is still racing. He already is eligible for a senior discount. Yeah, you know what? He should. Kenny Wallace finishes last. That's very good for me anyway. Purvis with the top 5. Mr. Pollo himself. Pollo finishes in 7th. Kirby finishes in 7th. That's the name you should know, by the way. He's the star of the show. Kirby, Kirby, Kirby. That's the name you should know. Oh, come on. Damn it, Jeff. Damn it, Jeff. I hate you now. I hate you now. Like, I normally don't, like, care for you, but now I hate you because you took the win away from Bobby Jr. Screw you. Sadler has done nothing for the Wood Brothers. Just like Harrison Burton. They're tanking until Josh Berry arrives. Like they did for the last, like, 6 years in real life. Harvick wins at North Carolina, making an Eminem's car work. Oh, I should probably look at the point standings. I didn't even bother looking. We had a 3-way title fight. Whoops. Johnny Benson wins at Phoenix, though. I'll take that. Wait, did Randy LaJoy... Yeah, Randy LaJoy led the most laps. What the heck? Randy LaJoy is racing in the 5 car. And legit leading laps. So it's Jeff Gordon over Jeff Burton. So it's once again battle of the Jeffs. Matt Kenseth is in 4th. We were in a purgatory of Bobby Labonte. Now we're in a purgatory of Jeffs. You're welcome. There's like 3 good Jeffs. Jeff Burton, Jeff Gordon, and Jeff Green. Kenseth with the win at Homestead. Too bad it doesn't matter. All right, who's going to win Homestead? It's an 8-point gap between Gordon and Burton. Can Gordon get his 4th title, or will Burton get his 4th title? Or maybe Tony Stewart will just snipe both of them. We shall see. We see. No one died. Not anyone relevant anyway. Oh, Jeff got him. Gordon got him. I can't say Jeff got him. David Green finishes in 7th. Gordon got him. Gordon got title number 4. The drive for 4 is alive. We can actually have a drive for 5 situation now. Gordon is now a 4-time champion. His first since 19... Well, I guess at this point, he's tied with, like, Labonte for, like, the longest gap between championships. Dear Lord, a 7-win season. Jeff Burton had an 8-win season. Stewart had a 4-win season. These 3 were the big 3 all season long. It's crazy. All right, we're saving the career mode. We're not getting Ron Fellows to retire from the 9. I know I saw it pop up a few times. I am not letting that happen. You can bank on it. Unless the game says no. Made sure I put a save state. I'll double check that. Oh shit. Okay. Kenny Walls can retire. It is possible now. I'm not resting until that 55 retires, along with getting Chase and Keller in here. So you're going to see a lot of re-rolling, just a heads up. This is the one I wanted, so... You're in the wrong car. I know Biffle drove the 55 for Bobby Hamilton for a few races, but come on, dude. You're the wrong guy. I swear I'm being trolled again. We're having a threat of Ron Fellows retiring, too. You see, the problem is, we need to make sure that if Keller gets to 55... Fuck, I thought he had it for a second. So we're gonna be here for a while, it looks like, this time. Yes, it's going to be the most confusing stuff you'll ever see. Okay, you know what? That's it. That's it. I'm not doing this again. Tony Raines into 75 and Keller into 55. I am taking that and we're moving along. I know it's not 3, but still. We're taking that and moving along. We gotta get Jeff Burton, though. We gotta get Jeff Burton into 6. We'll probably get, not Jeff Burton. We gotta get, Biffle into 6. I think we'll get Biffle into 6. Hopefully, next season, because I'm sure Mark's probably going to retire now. Because it's 2017, we gotta go, make the, Jackson Storm car. We gotta do the, Jackson Storm car, for sure. We did the Chick Hicks in 2005. Now we're doing the whatchamacallit, Jackson Storm one. I don't know the team name, so I'm just gonna say Cars 3. This I know the paint scheme colors anyway. It's like a blackish and then like a purplish blue. It's like a no. It's definitely a lot of blue. It's like an S pattern. I know that for a fact. We gotta find an S pattern. Can we find an S pattern with this? That's somewhat of an S pattern. Not quite, though. Really isn't like an S pattern, I don't think. No. I mean, this kind of counts as an S pattern. Not really, though. No. All right. I think I kind of want to go with. There was one I saw earlier that I thought it was it. Swoosh. No. I mean, we could. We could go with this, actually. We just gotta change the color, of course. The thing is, it's hard to make an actual, like, paint scheme out of it. Because you can only deal with so much with the prefobs. All right, that's not bad. That's honestly, for what we got, that's not bad, really. We're also gonna reboot the career mode real quick as well, like once we're done saving. Yeah, we gotta get, because I got the one I wanted, so we're good. I got the one we wanted. Now we can try to get Greg Biffle in this career mode. We gotta get Greg Biffle in here. I'm gonna try to get him into 6 and see what we can do. That I will gladly take, though, the Biffle into 6. I could have gotten him into 16, but honestly, we get what we get, right? You know? Reset. We're gonna reset the game real quick. All right, the fact now we got Jason Keller into 55, which is what I wanted anyway to begin with. Now we're gonna go take what we got here and begin the 2017 season. We got 2 more seasons left to go in the stream. Who's gonna win the 500 for 2017? Not Jackson Storm. Oh, he actually finished a lot higher than I thought he would, actually. I was praising you, and you DNF'd on me. Both you two I'm disappointed in. Jeff Burton wins. Honestly, I don't care. Move on. I was just praising Keller, too, because I know Keller's good. He DNF'd, though, so I'm disappointed in him. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Keller in 3rd. What did I tell you? Keller in 3rd. Martin still wins the... Martin was contemplating retirement, and he's still winning races, dude. Martin's still winning races, because he's a Chad. Tony Raines, unfortunately, finishes in last. Oh, Keller finishes 3rd again. Harvick wins. Green, Keller, Kenseth, Burton, Kurt Busch, Ward Burton, Mark Martin, Gordon, and Benson. I know I'm biased against my car with my car number being 55 in real life, because that's how I want to do in real life racing someday, is 55. And all the sim racing I do, so... You're god darn right I'm gonna make him like the best car driver I can. I think it's Green and Keller for like Busch Series drivers anyway. I know Green's better though. All right, so it's Jeff Burton winning over Benson, Bobby Hamilton Jr. finishing 3rd. All right, let's take a look at the early point standings here to see what we got. So Burton's leading the points standings again over Martin. Jeff Green is 3rd. Keller's 10th in points, which I'm happy for. I'm happy about. He has a pole already. Jeff Burton wins again. Oh, brother. Fellows gets in 10th. I hope Fellows doesn't retire. I hope he doesn't, dude. I need sponsor money. Alright. Maybe we will. Oh, Keller, why'd you DNF, my guy? You didn't even lead a single lap. Mark Martin wins again. Fine. We'll get sponsor money. Sure. We'll do the one full... Oh, shit. It's only these two. Hey, Outback, welcome back, buddy. And, oh, shit. Crap, actually. You know what? It's a reunion. Why not? Yeah, we're gonna have a stable income for the next 36 races, so don't worry about it. I really don't want to have too much money, though. That's the thing. I don't plan on doing any more R&D, I don't think, either, so we're fine. Gordon wins over Kenseth over Fellows, Johnson and Keller. Just trying to combine Fellows and Keller at the same time. Yeah, let's take a look at our R&D real quick. Is it all 4s? Yeah, all 5s, I mean. Yeah, we're good. Like I said, we're fine. I'm not doing any more R&D for the rest of the career mode. We already made our car powerful enough as it is. And that's without even, like, building anything. Mark Martin winning. Keller's gonna win one eventually. Jeff Burton wins this one at California. Jeff Burton, the Burton brothers just destroy everybody once again at Richmond. They both, oh, they literally did. Adam Petty third. Hank Parker and Bobby Hamilton Jr. both get top 10s respectfully. Okay, All-Star time. Jimmy Johnson wins the All-Star once again. And I guess Keller wins the Open. Or, wait, Junior did too, I guess. Wait, that's weird. Kenseth wins the Coke 600. Tony Raines almost gets himself a top 10. Whenever Burton wins, the other always finishes second at a time. It seems like I've been noticing that too. There you go. That further proves your point. There you go. The Burton brothers are having a friggin' dynasty of their own, dude. I should probably check the points. I haven't even done that yet this season. Whoops. Jeff Green wins, though. Leffler finishes in third. He only led 4 laps, too, so it had to be like a last, like, 4-lap pass or whatever. All right, how are we doing on points? Burton over Green right now. Gordon's kind of having a slump, it looks like here. Mark is still winning races despite being old enough to be in a retirement home and collect social security. He's not only winning, he's destroying everyone still somehow. Not every race. He's not leading the points or anything like that, but he's just still somehow winning races. It's 2017, he's still winning races. Oh, poor Ward Burton. Randy LaJoy wins at Sonoma. I don't believe this. Randy LaJoy wins in the 5-car. Incredible. Randy LaJoy wins at Sonoma. First career win for Randy LaJoy. Dear God, dude. Randy LaJoy has won a race sooner than Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his career, his sim. What the heck? 122 starts, he manages to win one. That's his only top 5 of the year as well, so far. Incredible stuff. All right, Jeff Gordon over Ward Burton this time. Kurt Busch finishes in third. Another top 10 for Keller. Good for me anyway. Jeff Green over Harvick. doing quite well. Keller finishes in 12th. Stewart over Gordon. Anthony Lazzaro finishes in 5th at Pocono. Tony Raines 6th. Spray gets himself a 12th place finish. Yeah, this is going to be the most crazy stuff going into this season 4. Jeff Gordon kisses the bricks. That's still not a surprise. Andy Kirby finishes in 7th for the 93 car. Dear Lord. What the fuck? No fucking way, dude. What? We have another first career win. Anthony Lazzaro in the number 42 Sabco car wins at Watkins Glen. He dominates, he not really dominates the race, but he led 30 laps. What is his top 5? Lazzaro wins, Steve Parks 2nd, Hank Parker Jr. finishes 3rd, Kenza 4th, and Ron Fellows 5th. What? Andy Santerre 6th, so great day for Sabco. Leffler 7th, Mark Martin 8th, Benson 9th, and Andy Houston 10th. None of the big, like, top 3 guys in points are even here. What happened? Jeff Burton finishes in 18th after starting on pole. He didn't lead a single lap. The fuck happened here? Gordon legit finished 33rd. Like, he finished on the lead lap and everything. How? Good God, man. Anthony Lazzaro with the dub. I mean, Jeff Burton's winning the championship probably again. Mark Martin's still somehow in 2nd. Where's Lazzaro in points? He's 28th in points. He's having a hell of a season. Like, this is his best season yet. Despite being 28th in points. Never mind. What? Lazzaro gets a win in his playthrough. What the heck? Jeff Gordon wins over Stewart and Houston. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Jeff Burton wins again. Go figure. Keller finishes in 8th. Stewart wins over Burton over Fellows. Something tells me that Fellows is going to retire soon. I hope he doesn't. I'm really hoping he doesn't. I want to race against him in the 9 car. I really don't want him to go. Steve Park wins at Richmond. Apparently, Jeff Gordon just led 2 more laps than him. Didn't take the other bonus points away. Bobby Jr. finishes in 6th. Kurt Busch gets himself a win for the first time in a while. Kurt Busch in the 18 car gets the win over Mark Martin. Jay Sauter with a decent run. Yeah, I guess Anthony Lazzaro has like the highlight of the season, winning a race. Jeff Green wins at Dover, only leading 3 laps. Keller with another pole and finishes in 8th, not leading a single lap, I guess. Stewart over Harvick over Kurt Busch, Green, and Keller, your top 5. Gordon, Green, Leffler, Burton, Johnson, Nemechek, Benson, Martins, Park, and Bush. Tony Raines almost in top 10. Got 5 races to go. How are we on points? Jeff Burton. Oh, it's another Jeff Burton championship. And it's not even close. Championship number 4 for Jeff Burton coming up. It's not even close. Road racing's Anthony's background. Okay. Dude, Leffler finally gets one again! Leffler gets his 2nd career win, dude. For Bill Elliott Racing. Leffler gets a left turn, finally gets another one, dude. That's great. That's awesome. Jeff Burton again. Now we're back to being normal stuff again. That's what it looks like here. Atwood's still trying to go for his 1st career win. He's having no luck so far. Jeff Burton. Oh, Glenn Allen Jr. gets a top 5. Huh, that's cool. Justin Labonte almost gets a top 10. Is there any hope still? No. No. I think it's like 4 or 5-time champ now for Jeff Burton. Yeah, 4-time champ Jeff Burton 99 coming up. So we know he's going to win the championship in 2017. It's not even going to be close. Johnny Benson wins over Jeff Green after just completely destroying the field, it looks like here. Chad Little's still here in the top 5. Now for the finale in Atlanta. Who's going to win it? Not Atwood, but Jeff Gordon ends up winning the last race of the year. Johnny Benson almost tried to go 2 in a row. Earnhardt Jr. finishes in 6th. In 6th. I'm having a stroke, apparently. Okay. Well, we're in 2018 now. Gotta save the career mode. Now, we got the final season coming up for us for the live stream here. A 9-win season for Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton has 104 wins. He's about to tie David Pearson. Jeff Green with a solid 23 wins. Jeff Gordon with 94. Mark is still here, having 67 wins to his credit. No championships. Kurt Busch has had a 1-win season. Really respectful. Jackpot 5, there's three winners. Apparently Steve Park was a No Bull 5 winner. Laps led this season. We led 34, so 24 laps led. 24 people have led a lap. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 different winners this season. Okay, for essentially the final time for tonight, anyway, we're going to try to see if we can get Greg Biffle a ride. Preferably in the 6th, I'm assuming. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chad, I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling. I'm going to make this a save state here, but something tells me fellas ain't coming back. No. Dude, no. Really? Are you kidding? Please, no. I want to race against Ron. You gotta be kidding me. There's no avoiding it, I guess. There's literally no avoiding it. Mark and Ron Fellows are just essentially... It's the same 3 guys retiring, by the way. It's nothing... It doesn't matter how many times I re-roll it. It's gonna be the same 3 every time. Dude, this sucks. This legitimately sucks. Honest to goodness. Oh shit, he's... How old is he? Jesus Christ. I didn't realize how old he is. I wanted to race against Ron, though, dude. I wanted to race against him. Ron Fellows in a 9, dude. I wanted to race against him. For the 2019 season. I was hoping for it, man. Now the 9 car is probably going to be mid again. Well, all right. Today we're hearing the loss of a great career for Ron Fellows. He won 11 times in the sim, 60 top 5s and 164 top 10s. He had pretty good seasons. Not exactly like for melding standards anyway. I think these are really good anyway. Oh, that just sucks no matter what now at this point. Oh, Purvis is old too, so that makes perfect sense for him to go, I guess. And Martin, well, okay, yeah, that is understandable too. I mean, Martin, you gotta admit, like, the best season ever without winning a championship. He's the best, like, we know this in real life too anyway, that Mark's the best non-champion in NASCAR anyway. So Greg Biffle, Mike Borkowski, and Mark Green. Oh, Mark's gonna only be in one season, I guess, too. Great. We have Borkowski and Greg Biffle. Biffle's in the 6. Borkowski 11 and Mark Green 9. If you remember right, no driver makes it past 60. All drivers retire with board 59. Okay. Well, that kind of stinks. I don't even know what to do for 2018. Actually, this is our final simulation through season. We need another name. We need one last name for 2018. One last name. Yeah, Biffle's gonna be in here now. Jason Keller, Rookie of the Year, of course. Yeah, I was a little annoyed I can't race against Fellows, though. I hope Biffle is good. I don't know. I haven't seen Biffle much in this mod. What do we got here for one last name? Let's see, 2018. You know what? We're doing it here. We're doing it here. You know what? We're doing it here. Sorry, guys. We're doing it here. I can't even fit his name in here. Fuck me. I can't even fit his name. God damn it. No, I can't even fit his name. I can't fit his name. I gotta pick somebody else. You know what? I was trying to put. You know what? Instead, we're gonna do it like this. I think I can fit this instead. I think I can fit this one instead. I can't fit the full name in there, so guess what? We're doing this. We're doing Matt DiBurrito because, yeah, I think in 2018 it was the Go Fast Racing one. I have to. I'm a Matty D fan. Of course I'm gonna do it. Of course I'm gonna put him in at some point. I think it was the Go Fast Racing era. I gotta go find a I can't fit the full name. What do you want me to do? I can't fit the full name. What's the primary paint? I know it was like the 32 car. I knew it was. Problem is he has so many paint schemes in that year. He had so many paint schemes. Unless I somehow messed this one up, which... No, he was still there. But what was like his main paint scheme, though? He had so many of them. Dude, he had so many of them. What the heck? Go Fast had so many cars. All right, I guess I'll do the, I don't know. I guess I'll do the, I guess the Can-Am one, the Can-Am car. So it's like yellow, it's like a tannish yellow, red, and black. Gotta make the car 132, of course. I mean, the spikes are the... Okay, this looks sick, but it's not the right car. The flames are so tempting, really, but it's not the right thing. Fast is already like I already used that though. I like that. I always like that's my favorite pre-fob in the game is the fast one. Yeah, the spikes are, I guess, the one I'm gonna use. Yeah, spikes are gonna be the ones I'm gonna use. I just gotta switch the things around, like usual. Yeah, this'll work. Yeah, this will this is the best we can do anyway. Alrighty then, save the career mode one last time. Yeah, so De Benedetto will be here, I guess in spirit, I would say. Sign new team members. I guess so, sure, why not? Alright, last time of the simming for the Daytona 500. Who's gonna win? 2018. Jimmy Johnson wins the Daytona 500 over Stewart, Green, Kenseth, Burton, Busch, Borkowski 7th. Biffle 24th, not a good start. I don't know how good Greg Biffle is in this mod though. Ward wins over Jeff Burton, Jeff Green, Adam Petty 4th. Steve Parker wins over Johnny Benson. Keller, I'm waiting for you to win a race, my guy. I told you how I praise you for how good you are. Mark Green is DNFs. Nadu is still here, and he's finishing in 3rd at Atlanta. Keller, come on, dude. Stewart wins over Burton still. It's gonna be against these guys. Tony Rain's top 10 though. Oh, Sadler, Mayfield are not really doing anything. Mark Green, I told you they're gonna put somebody mid in the 9 car now. Stewart's leading over Jeff Burton. Not a big surprise there, really. Park is still 3rd in points, but he's about a full race back at this point. Ever since Jeff Green won the 1 championship, he's kind of been like, eh. Usually he does like a lot better. Jeff Burton over Kurt Busch. Keller gets the top 5. I'm okay with that. Greg Biffle 12th. Kenseth over Gordon over Green, Stewart, Keller. Biffle almost gets a top 10. Stewart over Kenzo over Jimmy Johnson, Park, and Keller. Your top 5. All right. It's been a pretty eventful stream, not gonna lie, compared to last time. Ward Burton wins at Talladega. Kurt Busch is in second. Keller once again gets a top 10. Sprague with a top 10. I hate you, Gordon. I really do. God dang it. Keller finishes second and Bobby Hamilton Jr. 5th. Jeff Gordon wins it. Tony Roper with a top 10. Tony Stewart over Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, Ward Burton, Keller with the 6th place finish once again. Hermie Sadler for her first top 10 in a while. Yeah, we're almost done the stream, though, guys. We're almost done. Jeff Green wins the All-Star in 2018. After the All-Star break, who is where in points? Stewart's leading the points over Kenseth. Johnson's in 3rd. Jeff Burton's fallen off a little bit. Ever since Jeff Green won the opening championship of the stream, he's kind of just been like he's there, he'll win races, but he's just not like championship caliber, I guess. Jeff Burton wins, Park 2nd, Keller 3rd. Hermie Sadler almost gets a top 10. Steve Park is just the main guy at DEI. He destroys everyone at Dover. Dear Lord. Kenseth in 2nd. Keller in 6th. Biffle gets a top 10, so there's some happiness there. It is pretty cursed to see Petty in not a Petty car, but in a Robert Yates car. Somewhat cursed, anyway. Nobody DNF'd. Ward Burton wins at Michigan. Andy Petrie finishes 3rd and 4th. Jeff Burton wins at Pocono. Keller finishes in 4th. Greg Biffle gets a top 5. Stewart once again winning. This time it's Sonoma. Bobby Jr. finishes in 3rd. And it's Jeff Burton over Harvick. Mayfield's still here. He's in 4th. Harvick wins at New Hampshire, though. 185 laps led. He led the most laps. Really nice stuff there. Atwood's still trying to get his first win, by the way. He's still trying. Keller, you're supposed to be like a race winner. Come on, dude. It's again, Steve Park. Or at least DEI finishes in 1st and 5th this time. I will say that. Oh, poor Jimmy and Kurt Busch. But it's Ward Burton over Jeff Green and Jason Keller. Keller leads 5 laps. Linden finishes in 6th. Sadler is still not doing anything, by the way. His best finish is 13th. Sprague isn't doing much better either. Okay, what the heck? Chad Little finishes in second. He's still here somehow, and he got his best finish ever. Herbie Sadler third. Tim Fedewa eighth. What the heck? The Giga Chad is in second. Stewart, Ward, Biffle. Biffle gets third. Huh, cool. Park, Johnson, Justin Labonte, Keller, Earnhardt, Mayfield, and Hank Parker Jr. Steve Park over Jason Leffler. Still waiting on that Jason Keller win. I'm still waiting for it. It's gonna happen. Don't worry. Still waiting for it. I'm glad I'm seeing Ward Burton like win essentially almost every season though. I'm okay with that. He wins the Southern 500 though. That's the one thing I will definitely glad I'm saying that is Ward still winning races. Jeff Gordon over Stewart, Green, Park, Leffler. Do we have a title fight on our hands though? We kind of do. Stewart trying to go for his third title, and Jeff Burton trying to go for his fifth. Gordon's in a bit of a slump, it looks like. Kurt Busch. Tony Roper finishes in third. Did he lead any laps? No. Glenn Allen Jr. finishes in sixth. Keller 10th. How many wins does Jeff Gordon have? Well, we'll see here in just a second. But first, Kurt Busch wins this one. Gordon has now 96 total wins in his career. That's crazy. Meanwhile, Jeff Burton has 109. So he's past David Pearson. Ward over Kurt Busch at Martinsville. Green over Harvick. There's so many drivers that could go out here and just like finish really well, like each time. I hope it's like this in the actual racing though. I really do. I hope it's actually like when I do the actual like racing in 2019, it'll be better. Or at least I hope so. All right, Stewart, Kurt Busch, Jeff Burton. Andretti with the top 5. I forgot he's still here. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a championship locked up for Burton unless he DNFs. Steve Park gets a win, but Jeff Burton finishes in third, so essentially he needs to DNF if he wants to get somebody like to win a title. The Burton brothers are first and second in points. Jeff just needs a DNF, right? Like Jeff just needs a DNF and Ward needs to win, essentially. Make it happen. Come on. It didn't happen. I'm disappointed, actually. Harvick wins. And Tony Roper gets the top 10. All right, so we know now, I guess, that Jeff Burton is now a 5-time champion in this alternative storyline here. And from this point forward, we're going to do a last reroll, and then we're going to call it, essentially. So the last winner of the stream is Jeff Burton. So, okay, so really nothing interesting then. I was hoping for Keller, but he kind of failed me a little bit here. Okay, now is where we save. And now we're going to do one last re-rolling here. Three drivers to retire and three resets. Or 3 replacements, anyway. That's what we're looking for. Dick. No, dude. Really? We're gonna have Ron Hornaday and fucking Dick Trickle for 2019. This man has been dead for essentially 6 years. He hasn't made a start in the millennium. And he's gonna take over in the 93. Unless we can get somebody else. I don't think we can. I think we're out of drivers. I legit think we're out of, like, drivers. Wait, what? I think we're, like, legit out of drivers. Yeah, I legit think we're out of drivers here. Yeah, it's just only Dick Trickle and Ron Hornaday left. Yeah, I think we're out of drivers, folks. So I think that's why it's just only these 2 left. I couldn't get anybody else. I think literally everyone else is, like, all, like, done. Except for these 2. So I'm expecting these 2 to be in the back, essentially. Dick Trickle is, like, essentially, like, 70-some years old. He's still racing. He's like Norm Betting in real life. Except Dick is somehow alive in this universe. Yeah, Ron Hornaday is an interesting choice. This man has done nothing this entire career. Unfortunately, same for Kirby. So no more Poyo, unfortunately for us. So it looks like it's just going to be Trickle and Hornaday for the final 2 cars for 2019. So I guess the lineup's set. We can't get anybody else. So we have our full lineup here. We're gonna put our stuff here. And now it's back to us. We have awoken from our coma. And we're going to go back to our number as well. All right, so now we have... Wait, no. Hold on, we can change this. Actually, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna go back to 25%. Make sure we set this back. We can set this back to 25%, actually. Yeah, everything's fine now. There, cool. Make sure everything's back the way it was. Make sure we save, because now we're in the 20... We gotta make sure we set it back to 25%. We're not doing the whole thing of like 200 laps. Crazy, right? So, our final lineup is going to be Glenn Allen Jr., John Andretti, Casey Atwood, Johnny Benson, Greg Biffle, Mike Borkowski, Jeff Burton, Ward Burton, Kurt Busch, Earnhardt Jr., Tim Fedewa, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Green, Mark Green, ourselves, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Harvick, Hornaday, Houston, Jimmy Johnson, Keller, Kenseth, Randy LaJoy, Justin Labonte, Anthony Lazzaro, Leffler, Chad Little, Mayfield, Nadu, Nemechek, Steve Park, Hank Parker Jr., Adam Petty, Tony Raines, Tony Roper, Hermie Sadler, Andy Santerre, Jay Sauter, Jack Sprague, Tony Stewart, Dick Trickle, and that's it. We're coming out of retirement after a 16-year hiatus after winning the title last time. But yeah, that's our lineup. That is the lineup for the final season. Also, we also got Chad Chaffin and Lyndon Imick or Amick at this point. I don't care how to say it. It's Imick or Amick anyway. So yeah, the 41 Chad Chaffin and the 60 of Lyndon. They're not here because they're not technically full-time guys or whatever, because the car numbers are not full-time anyway. But yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna save the career once more because I double-check everything, of course. I don't know when the next episode's going to take place for our career mode. Again, I'm probably going to do a episode 0, like explaining, I guess, things. Probably or probably not. Anyway, I don't even know. Yeah. So that's the stream. Actually, that's actually going to be the stream here tonight, folks. It's been a wild ride. I'll tell you that much. A really wild ride for us to get the lineup that we're going to for Season 4 of our career mode. Oh, it's gonna rock. We're gonna have a lot of interesting stuff going along for Season 4 of the career mode, so you definitely gotta go look it up too when I do make the episodes here. So anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for coming here tonight for the last 2 nights of just live streaming these sorts of things. It was fun. Now it's time to get back to work for Season 4. I don't know when the first episode's going to be, but I guess I'll let you know when I'm getting closer with being done. All right, folks. Thank you for tuning in once again, and we'll see you all when Season 4 starts.